Hello from steamy hot first day of summer Northern Virginia. I think it's getting up to 90 today or something, and it's like 100% humidity out there, or at least feels that way anyway. So I'm here in my cool studio, and I thought I'd post a video because sometimes it's just easier to talk about what I'm doing in the next month rather than write it. But I'll include information in my newsletter here, and those of you that don't want to watch this video can read it as well. I've got a lot happening. I'm leaving in a couple of days to go and teach a workshop called the Deep Dive into Color with Deborah Kierce at the Albert Kemper Museum of Art in St. Joseph, Missouri. This is exciting to me because it's something that people have been asking for a while now, and people are reacting wildly positively to the content. And in this particular venue, I've been there several times before, so I know the people, and I know that they're some of the ones who requested some of this information. So I'm excited because I feel like each day we're going to be diving deep into some exercises on value, then on hue, and then on chroma. And each day I'm going to be giving them information that I really think is going to help them to explore some ways to personalize and make their work, more exciting, better, whatever adjectives you want to use. But I'm just sharing what I do when I'm working. This is one of my works in progress. This is actually a piece that I'm hoping will wind up being juried into the Mountain Oyster Club in Tucson, Arizona. But I'm hoping that I can really make a difference in some of these folks' practices. So with that said, I'm going to be doing that, and then I'm going to be heading up to Dynas Museum in Russell, Kansas, and that's going to be a fun experience too. I guess so. It's an old house and very creaky, and so it'll be an experience, and that'll be fun. I'm also teaching a class prior to the reception that we're having at this museum. The class is going to be on drawing and painting the things, the crux of what I feel like I need to do in order to create very realistic drawings and paintings. So that'll be for a couple hours, and then we're having a reception for the Good as Gold show that I'm in with Maria Bennett Hawk and Carrie Waller at the Dynas. And that will be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Some other things that are going on this month. At the Mondack Heritage Center in Sidney, Montana, I have a show that's happening right now. It's a small works show, and it's with Artist Painting Stories, which is Denise Horn Kaplan and Brenda Morgan. And our work is hanging there. Everything's under 14 inches or smaller. And it's hanging there until the end of August. I'm going to be out there August 23rd for the reception. So that is a fun thing too that I'm looking forward to seeing in person. But it's a charming venue and a charming town if you've never been to Sidney, Montana before. And then what else have I got going on? I've got some other things. Oh, I've got the U.S. Coast Guard art program, which I encourage everybody, if you have any patriotic bone in your body and you want to attend ceremonies where Rear Admirals give you service commendations and comment on your artwork and just make you feel so special, then I would highly recommend looking into joining or getting juried into the U.S. Coast Guard art program. And this is through the Selma Gundy Club up on Fifth Avenue in New York City. I'll be there July 10th for a private ceremony where 3 of my artworks are going to be accepted into the government collection. So I'm really so proud of that. That means I'll have a total of 14 in the collection after July 10th. So that's exciting. We also are going to be having a show at the Ashe County Arts Council in West Jefferson, North Carolina in August. I'll talk more about that in my newsletter, but that'll be on August 8th, the reception for that, and the work's going to hang from the 7th until the September 2nd. And I'm also going to be teaching out at the Florence Thomas Art School in West Jefferson, North Carolina on the 5th, 6th, and 7th, the same deep dive into color workshop that I'm teaching at the Albert Kemper Museum in a couple of days. So that I kind of go with one theme throughout the year. So this year it's the deep dive through color. I'm going to be teaching it down in Richmond, Virginia in September. I'm going to be teaching it in a number of different places at the Western Museum of Art in Kerrville next year. And then I think what I'm going to pitch, what I'm going to pitch for next year's workshop series is going to be Textures Workshop again, because that got such great response. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago I taught it. And I'm going to add feathers this time because that's been requested by a number of people, a number of my students. So it's going to be one day on fur and feathers, one day on water, one day on glass. And so that'll be next year. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got a lot happening in the next couple of weeks, and I hope that you all have a great month. I hope your summer solstice, however you celebrate the coming of these hot and humid days, I hope you're loving it as much as I am. I'm a sun worshiper. I absolutely love this weather and love my latitude. I hope you're feeling the same about wherever you are on this planet. And thank you so much for following my artwork and for following along each month with my newsletter. I really appreciate you. Happy creating.